Hey guys, welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Today I'm going to be reacting to Metro 2033 playthrough walkthrough done by Patalock TV. This is going to be part 5. If you want to check out my previous reactions, my playlist card will be at the top. Just click on it and you'll be able to access them. If you want to check out the original video as well as Patalock TV's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. Last week with part 4, we've been going through the tunnels from Riga all the way to Market, and yeah, it's been, scary. We've been seeing lurkers, giant rats. They look disgusting, scary. I don't like rats. Those rats were huge. We also saw, a lot of dead bodies, corpses of people who were either killed by bandits or they were killed by the mutants. What do they call them again? The Nosalasses. And we've also seen something like a fungus or a mushroom growing out of the dead corpses, and it has this green bioluminescence coming out of it as well. So that was quite interesting. And moths that also devour the flesh of the dead corpses. So yeah, it's an interesting ecosystem that's under, in these tunnels, if I can say that. And yes, we also got a close encounter with another Dark One who, I don't know what the Dark One did exactly, but it seems like it put Borban into some sort of trance, into some sort of illusionary trance, but it didn't affect Artyom. Or maybe it did. I can't remember if it really affected him, but this Dark One was putting them into a trance, and then for some reason the Dark One helped them. It pulled Artyom as well as Borban out of a cage where the Nolasses were having their nest, if I'm not mistaken. Where they kept all their dead bodies to be devoured by them at a later date. Yeah, they escaped from that place with the help of a Dark One, so that was quite interesting. And now we are entering into the market. So yeah, let's see what happens here. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'd never seen a market like this. You could buy almost anything. But Bourbon owed money to the Hansa sentries and was anxious to leave.
Holster your weapons at once. Who are you? Come into the light. Slowly, slowly. I'll be damned.
Slowly.
Bourbon. Hey guys, we'd better search these two. So, you old drunk. What are you carrying this time around? And who's the boy?
Look here, boss. I'm sure we can work this out.
Sure? Let's go and chat a little. And you keep an eye on this one, huh?
Don't move! Stand still, I'm talking to you!
Okay, these two may pass. Welcome to the market.
Let's move our asses, or would you like to enjoy their company a little more?
Hey, what's your tone?
What do you mean by that, Borban? Note 1, yes. I'd never get here without Borban. He is at home everywhere and he knows everyone. Sure, as I suspected, the locals did have some old gripes with him. But looks like Borban sorted it out, which is hardly surprising since Prospect Mirror belongs to Hansa. Prospect Mirror. Okay, I don't know what that is. Let me just write this down. Is Prospect Mirror Market? belongs to Hansa, a trading union of the Circle Line stations. Hansa Trading Union. So Hansa Trading Union owns Prospect Mirror, and I'm assuming Prospect Mirror is the market. And the Circle Line stations, I don't know what does that mean exactly. Are they specific stations that are, separate from other stations, and they're far more prosperous compared to the other ones, or is it something else? Yeah. Where was I? Okay. Trading Union of the Circle Line stations, the richest of the metro states. Oh, richest of the metro's states. Interesting. The citizens of Hansa, their wealth insured through trade with other states and free stations, understandably value profit above anything. I think Bourbon had betrayed their trust before, and now surely had to promise he'd pay them back with interest. The only problem is that there's a saying, better to be indebted to the devil than to Hansa. He's going to have one tough time paying them back. Wow. Guys, Bourbon looks young. He doesn't look like an old man. Like, seriously, he looks so young. But then his voice is so old. It sounds like a very mature man, I don't know. Maybe he has some anti-aging genes from his parents, But he really looks young.
We're in deep shit. No way I can pay back those railcar guys. We'll be lucky if they let us shovel shit for the rest of our days.
But did you see it? No. It could have been an enemy scout. Now it knows what our defenses are. They'll overrun us, then butcher the entire station, just like Polis. The next thing that comes down that tunnel, I don't care, it's a fucking mouse. No.
And Polis is the capital metro city, right? It's the capital. So if they took out the capital, I mean, that's the biggest, must be the biggest city or metro state. Yes, Isn't that an issue? Isn't that like a serious problem? Having the capital being destroyed like that?
Passport, you shoot it!
What happened at Politsevskaya?
You haven't heard? It's very strange. A detachment of scouts went off into the tunnels. They didn't report back. I mean, they were seasoned men, so the station commander figured they got held up by a cave-in or flooded chamber. A patrol went after them. The tunnels were clear. No signs of firefight, no body parts, no blood. The scouts had vanished without a trace. So the commander wrote it up as an act of desertion. Chicken shit, the hell with them, that's what he said. So, a week later, another patrol disappears. Again, no sound, no corpses, nothing. The citizens are pissing their pants by now. Then 2 more squads vanish. So they set up a fortified perimeter, 300 meters out. Sandbags, spotlights, machine guns. And they wait. But for what? There's something out there, and it's putting a chill in their bones.
This must be like Dark One's activity. I don't know how many Dark Ones are there, but yeah, it must be their doing. Why? I don't know why. But it must be their doing. I don't think it's the Nosalis. Or maybe it's a different creature altogether. I don't know.
There's a burnt-out train right in the middle of that tunnel. When I saw it years ago, there were charred bodies. Inside, some still seated. It was a nightmare. The train is difficult to traverse. You can't go around it since the tunnel roof is giving in, and all the space between the carriages and tunnel walls is completely filled with soil. And there was something weird going on inside that train. I'm a rational person. I don't buy all that mystical nonsense. So I thought it was rats and the like, But I'm not so sure.
Well, we can't go to Hansa. Look, here's some cartridges. Go get a couple filters, will ya? I have an idea. I'll go have a talk with a certain someone. We could either meet at the local bar or I can find you elsewhere. Well, off you go. You have around 5 minutes.
If anyone reads me...
This place looks nice. It looks well kept. Yeah. I like the lighting, the blue in some places, and then you have the firelight in other places. It looks nice.
Respond. It's Moscow. Market Underground Station. This is Moscow Metro. Over. Does anyone read me? Please respond.
Who is he sending radio signals to? You know, people outside of Russia or the other stations maybe?
If anyone reads me... That Tanya, she's hot for me, I tell you. Oh, did she give me a look yesterday? If anyone reads me...
What kind of look?
respond. What do you It's Moscow.
I'm meeting her
Market
today after the
Underground
watch.
Station. No, she promised to go with me to This is Moscow Metro.
You
Over.
bastard!
Uh-oh.
Does anyone read me? Please respond.
You guys are fighting over the same woman. Why don't you just have a what do they call it? An open relationship. All three of you together. You don't have to fight. You don't have to fight.
If anyone reads me...
But that's not something I would do, though. You know, if I have to be honest with you, I don't like sharing. So yeah.
What's your situation, man?
No.
All quiet, Igor Vladimirovich.
If anyone reads me...
Oh, I smell a rat
respond.
for some reason.
It's Moscow. Market Underground Station. This is Moscow Metro. Over.
Move it,
Someone read
boy.
me? Please respond.
Move!
If anyone reads me...
Once I picked up a transmission from a surviving tank crew. Yeah, they were off-base on maneuvers when it all happened. Those tanks were shielded against radiation, so these guys headed east from Moscow. They barreled through the burning villages, picked some women up along the way, and just kept going, refueling when they could. Finally, in the middle of nowhere, they ran out of gas. Since there were no strategic targets that far out, the radiation wasn't nearly as high as in the cities. So, they dug their tank in like a pillbox and then put up some tents. They had a solar generator, plenty of ammo, and they settled around the tank for good. I spoke with them by radio every night for almost 2 years. At first, they did okay. Planted crops, 2 of them had almost normal kids. They saw lots of weird critters out there that their lieutenant didn't know how to describe. Then one night they went off the air. Never heard from them again. I guess the generator gave up the ghost. Maybe they just ran out of ammo. Yeah.
And considering that there are those flying creatures, what are they called? I don't think I wrote what they're called over here. But yeah, those flying creatures and the Norsalis, yeah, probably they were eaten. Those people. Probably they were eaten, or they died from exposure from the weather or radiation sickness. You never know. But yeah, it's not really wise to be out, you know, far away from any form of civilization, especially after a calamity like this. You need to stick together, you need to band together to collect resources, to get the human capital power, you know, to build things, to protect things, to maintain things that allow your civilization to continue. If you are alone and dispersed and you're in a world that has drastically changed, it's very, very difficult to sustain yourself. So yeah.
If anyone reads me, respond. It's Moscow, Market Underground Station.
As much as people might believe that you can survive on your own, like in the forests or, you know, away from civilization for a very long time, evidently one way or another, you're going to need civilization to to survive. You know, for medicines, you're gonna need to go to a town or to a village or to the underground stations. For any type of material that you need to build your home or to maintain your home, some of these things you can't make them yourself. You don't have the knowledge or you don't have the strength to do it yourself. So you need that kind of service from a small little settlement or a town or a community. So yeah, it's very difficult to live by yourself or living with 2 or 3 other people just by yourselves. It's just not enough, you know, especially in a post-apocalyptic world. You need to stick together.
Even the other stations are silent today. This is Earth, 3rd planet of the solar system. This is an emergency. Does anyone know which galaxy we're in?
Milky Way. But that wouldn't mean much for the little green men.
No one.
Why are the basins so filthy looking? What's all that in there? Ew.
If anyone reads me, respond. It's Moscow. Market
What?
underground
What do
station.
you want?
Okay, nice people around here in Market.
Get lost! I'm not in the mood!
Does anyone read me? Please respond. If anyone reads me... No one. If anyone reads me, respond. It's Moscow, Market underground station. This is Moscow Metro, over. Does anyone read me? Please respond. If anyone reads me... No one. If anyone reads me, respond. It's Moscow, Market underground station. This is Moscow Metro, over.
The boss is busy. Come back later.
Please respond. If anyone reads me... No one.
What's up?
If anyone reads me,
Yes?
respond. It's Moscow, Market underground station.
What's the occasion? Driver's Day again?
You know, I see a lot of men, but I don't see enough women in the environment in these different stations. I see a lot of men, but not enough women. Even the children, it's mainly boys. There's no girls. So, you know, I think they're trying to make it as believable as possible. Like, this is a post-apocalyptic world, you know. Everybody's living underground. You know, they made the environment look very convincing. But then the demographics, the people who are in this place, it's mainly men. And, you know, you can't make a civilization purely on men. So, where are the women? Where are the girls? Just like, you know, you have the boys as well. Yeah.
My son said his first word.
Congratulations! Was it Mama or Papa?
Neither. It was fire.
A little soldier, just like you.
Yeah, just like me. You know, ever since that time the vampires came pouring out of the side tunnel, I dream of them every night. There I am, commanding my squad. But their guns are down, and everybody's drunk. These walking corpses are attacking, and I'm screaming, "Open fire, you bitches! Open fire! Fire!" My men can't hear me. They wake up soaked in sweat, and my wife and kid are crying.
Let's have a drink.
This is Moscow Metro, over.
Okay.
Is this the influence of the Dark Ones again, or is it just a nightmare? I wonder. Maybe it's just a nightmare. Yeah.
Does anyone read me? Please respond.
I recall reading that Kalishnikov was very proud that his invention was the most popular gun in the world. He said he was very happy to know that our borders were being kept safe with his help. If I'd invented that thing, I'd go mad. Imagine that your invention is the #1 murder tool in the world. It's worse than being the doctor who invented the guillotine.
One time I went to Belarus. I had some connections at Novosobotska at the time, so I went to retro Hansa. So I met my client there and we fixed the deal. We went out to celebrate. He warned me to look out since drunks had been going missing there. I brushed him off and we drank like fish. The last thing I remember was him crawling around on all fours going, "Look, I am a moon rover!"
If anyone reads me, respond. It's Moscow, Market Underground Station.
There should be survivors in St. Petersburg. Some of the metro stations are even deeper than ours. I went there once when I was young. There were these huge iron gates that would open when the train arrived, along with the train's doors. I later learned that during the construction of the same track, half the men on his team were eaten by something. All they found were tools and bare bones. This was covered up, of course, but they did install those iron gates just to be safe. I can't imagine what the radiation did there.
Wow, okay, so there's other train stations in Russia that might be populated, like in St. Petersburg. Okay, that's interesting. But this story about, you know, the people who are constructing the tracks or maintaining the tunnels being eaten, you know, others being affected by radiation. Oof, bad.
I recall reading that Kalishnikov was very proud that his invention was the most popular gun in the world.
Isn't that the bartender? Why is he drinking? Isn't he supposed to be making sure that his customers are served? Okay.
He said he was very happy to know that our borders were being kept safe with his help.
You okay?
If I'd invented that thing, I'd go mad. Imagine that your invention was the #1 murder tool in the world. It's worse than being the doctor
I think you need to sit down.
who invented the guillotine.
It's Moscow, Market Underground Station.
There should be survivors in St. Petersburg.
Oh gosh. Oh, that is actually funny.
Some of the metro stations are even deeper than ours. I went there once when I was young. There were these huge...
You see what I mean? He looks younger.
Quit messing around. You don't have the filters? Go get them.
along with the train's doors. I later learned that during the construction...
Like, he looks like he's still in his late 20s. Or should I say like early 20s? I don't know, mid 20s. He just looks like someone who does not sound the way I expected him to look like. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say there. But yeah, he looks young. Yeah.
of the same track. Half the men on his team were eaten by something.
You've no business here. This exit's locked down. Move along.
Of course. But they did install those iron
Indulgence and luxury for your humble abode. Come on, have a look.
I'll tell you about the hunters for one bullet.
Mom won't give me any. Just tell me for free.
I'm too hungry for that. Not in the mood to be telling tales.
Just tell me what it's about. I'll go ask Mom to make a sandwich.
It's about 3 hunters who went to Polozhevsk.
Nah, just looking.
Before or after it was wiped out?
After, of course.
So, what happened?
They found out it hadn't been attacked by anyone. It was just the Lord of the Tunnels who made them all kill each other.
Wow, that's cool.
Dark ones.
Now get that sandwich!
What for? I already know everything. Let's go, Wheels.
You brat! You're твоя мать!
I have to think.
Food. I haven't eaten in days.
Let's
Спасибо, спасибо, thank you a lot. It's a bit too expensive. Well, I'll have to think of it.
My cousin said if kids go too far, they get caught by the mutants. And the mutants eat the kids' brains. And those kids become mutants too. So then you
Won't they become a zombie? Anyways.
see your friend. He comes closer and then roar! Your brain gets eaten. Wow, cool.
It's a bit too expensive.
How about skillet? Just what you need to fry up some meat, eh?
It's a bit too expensive.
It's a bit too expensive.
It's a bit too expensive.
The price is high.
Just looking. Well, I'll have to think about it.
So, there's this long tunnel from Sukharevskaya to the nearest inhabited place, where lone travelers tend to disappear. A caravan with a dozen men can make it through, and the ones who do say there's nothing suspicious about the tunnel itself. It's quiet and empty. There are no side branches, nowhere to get lost. But the next day, someone who's heard how nice and safe that tunnel is decides to go there alone, and vanishes like a ghost.
The stalkers say that you must never look at the Kremlin when you are up there outside.
Stalkers. Okay.
The stars on the top of the towers are mesmerizing. One look, and you won't be able to turn your eyes away. And after a few moments, you get drawn in. And all the gates are conveniently open. That's why the stalkers never go to the Great Library alone. If one of them looks at the Kremlin, the other can make him come to his senses.
It's a bit too expensive. I don't know.
Nah, just looking.
It's a bit too expensive.
The passage is open for residents and local workers only.
Okay, filters, filters, filters. It seems like the stalkers never talk about anything else. They keep droning about filters being all but unobtainable now. Not just the unused, but even adequately refitted. That the refitted being the bastards that they are don't put enough coal into them, and that you have to reach for a new one as soon as you finish attaching the previous onto your mask. Okay, but whatever they say about the filters, stalkers value them more than bullets. No wonder that too you might sneak by on the surface without ever meeting or ever being found by the mutants, but there is no escape the poisoned air. Okay, so are the stalkers the only people who can maintain or create the filters, you know, with charcoal? Are they the only ones who can do it? Is that why they prize it so much compared to, you know, getting bullets or guns?
Let's exchange!
Good deal.
It's a bit too expensive. I don't know.
Come, look, try and buy. As you wish.
It's a bit too expensive.
The price is high for me.
You won't find any sharper. Take some. Always handy. Agreed.
It's a bit too expensive. I don't know.
So it gets harder the higher he goes. Alright. Too many targets. What's the prize? Like, I still don't know why you need to do this, Patolog TV, if you're such a good shot. I mean, if there is like a incentive to doing this, then I would take it as well. But if you're just doing it for fun, wow, okay. So if they have a shield, shoot the head. Wait, is that the prize?
Bullets exchange!
Hey, Mom, let's buy a rat.
Shut up, Kate. I already bought you one last week.
Please, Mama, I'll just play with it and we'll let it go.
Well, this mother's hardcore. How can you just swear at your child like that? Wow, wow.
Got your teddy bear to play with. Quit wasting food.
The price is high for me.
Yeah, look, try and buy.
We've outlawed dope at Prospect Mirror. If they catch a merchant with it, they confiscate his stuff and kick him out of the station. And Alex says you get nailed twice. You're banned from Hansa. For a traitor, that's a death sentence. Well, the authorities claim it kills your brain little by little if you keep taking it for too long. So it's like a public health measure.
The price is high for it.
Come on, why would they suddenly outlaw dope? What gives?
You know those Krishna guys? Alex want to break into Kurchatov Institute and make its reactor go critical so that everyone gets to Nirvana soon. But something's always holding them back.
Yeah, move, try and buy.
The ones who fought during the war say the enemy didn't want to destroy the Kremlin. So during the initial strike, they hit it with a secret bioweapon. Nobody even noticed at first. They didn't even sound an alarm. By the time they realized what had happened, the weapon had already eaten everybody inside, and hundreds in the vicinity too. So today, the Kremlin still sits there behind its walls. It's as though the apocalypse had never come.
Strange.
Well, I made an arrangement with the guy here. He's a greedy asshole, but we can't do anything about that.
I went there once.
Great. Let's go then. I think you already know the way.
Along with the train's doors, I made a warning during the construction of the city.
Take my spare filter. We need to get up to the surface.
Bourbon?
As if you don't know.
Cough up and get out.
I've already paid Mike.
You didn't pay me. But if you don't want to go through...
Shit. A pleasure doing business with you.
All right. Just kidding.
Just kidding? Okay.
Get ready, everyone! The gate's opening!
Are you sure, Commander?
Take your positions!
Yes, you guys are staying behind. We are just going, don't worry.
Cover me!
I hate this so much. Reading that Kalishnikov was very proud that his invention was the most popular gun in the world. He said
Wow, he just opened a refrigerator door.
Well, it looks quiet.
Looks clear! Go!
What's that noise? That
Spasiba. We need to move our asses. Move it, kid.
I think like they're reaching the surface right now. Okay guys, that's it with Metro 2033, made by Patlock TV. And yes, we have arrived in Market with Bourbon. Market was interesting. You know, it had some blue colors and some yellow colors from the different sources of light, whether it was fire or it was electricity. There is a lot of men in this place. I think in all the stations that I've seen so far, there's been a lot of men compared to women. You know, even girls, little girls. I only see little boys running around and, you know, doing mischievous things, but I don't see any girls. So yeah, the gender disparity in the gaming environment is very weird. Very weird. And yeah, we also got to hear some stories from different people, you know, either it's personal stories or it's rumors about, you know, what's going on out there. And, you know, also the Dark Ones, I'm assuming it's the Dark Ones busy orchestrating abductions of people, you know, in the tunnels or in the railway tunnels, I should say, you know, abducting people, leaving no traces behind. What are they doing with them? I don't know. But yeah, that's something interesting to take note of and probably investigate. I'm not sure if it is the Nosales. I think it is the Dark Ones who are taking people. And yeah, it's been very interesting in Market. Also learning about the Hansa Trading Union, Circle Line stations, as well as Prospect Mirror. I'm not sure about what that is. Is Prospect Mirror Market or is it something else? Yeah, in the comment section you guys can tell me. And yeah guys, I guess that's it. Remember, if you want to check out the original video as well as Patlock TV's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos. And I'll see you guys next week. Okay? Bye bye.